course he stops the second I start taking a video.
He wants some of your coffee?
Yeah, he wants my coffee.
He's gonna go knock and slow down.
Hey guys, so it is actually 10 o'clock. I have had yet to vlog today. Basically, I woke up and was coming home around 3 and really kind of struggled to get out of bed. And Adrian still brought me home, and they were all going over to my grandma's, my dad's mom, to I guess to see her, and then my aunt and uncle that live in Florida were up visiting because they haven't really seen her since she's kind of declined. And we went from there and got dinner with a cousin that I don't really talk to very much. Like, my family's close, but we're not in constant contact with people, but we're very, very close. So I was with my oldest cousin and my aunt and uncle, my parents, and then my cousin's kids, and yeah. So I'm gonna go over and see my grandma and my aunt and uncle again on Tuesday. A big thing I needed to update you guys on is that I emailed my professor, and he said that everything needs to be handed in Sunday at midnight. And I was like, okay, but due to the extension, shouldn't it be Monday? And like, he emailed me back and was like saying all this stuff about you know, that he doesn't have my disability paperwork, and therefore because he doesn't have my disability paperwork, that he can't do anything without it in his possession. So what we're gonna do is email the disability coordinator to mediate and to talk to him and give him the paperwork, because there was no way I was gonna finish it tonight at midnight. Plus, we should have had the extension an extra day due to the fact that our program was down for like 19 hours. So he was giving me a hard time, and I sent an email back and, you know, was like, oh, you know, with all due respect, like, we did lose an entire day, and I do have paperwork, it's just not currently in your possession. But anyway, I'm gonna start my schoolwork. So I did choose actually to do the test tonight, and do the assigned work tonight, and do the notes tomorrow, and just kind of like wing it with, you know, kind of Google up and my work out. I just want to get at least an 85, because I think it says it's worth 15% of my final grade. And I want an A in this class. Anyway, I just wanted to update you guys with what I was doing, and I'll just try to do the notes later tonight, and then wake up tomorrow and do it tomorrow too. So, just wanted to update you guys. Okay, so I'm about halfway done right now. I'm on question 26 out of 50, and I am BSing the entire test. All the questions are Googleable, like they're on Quizlet and stuff like that, so I don't even care. I'll actually study later. Alright, so it's 11:30. All of my graded stuff for this week is done, minus the test I did today. I still have 100 in my class. The test I technically got a 96 on, meaning I got 2 multiple choice questions wrong, and with that, it's considered like a 14.4 out of 15, so I only lost 0.6 of a point of my total grade. But right now, since I just edited my vlog, I am waiting for to save to my computer so I can upload it to YouTube. And I am currently working on my blanket and catching up on the 2 vlogs that I missed today. So yeah, that's about it. I just want to update you guys with what my plan is. So I'll try to take my pills in the next 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna relax a little bit before I start. I noticed that previous to the past 2 years or even the past year that I don't give myself breaks. I don't allow myself breaks, and then I break down, and that's bad. So I'm learning how and when and what to do with breaks. So yeah, I'm starting this summer semester well. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys my progress and the problem I'm having with my blanket. So I bought this yarn on my birthday. Yarn is beautiful. I love the blocks of colors it has. I think it's gorgeous, and it's really thick. This is gonna be really, really warm. Okay, so lengthwise, this is pretty much, because my bed is full size, so I'm gonna say that this would be pretty much the size of a twin sized bed. I think it's probably 4 feet across. Now the issue is that the blanket's literally just eating yarn. It's just eating it completely. I bought 4 balls of yarn thinking that it was going to be enough to do a decent amount. What you just saw, and I'll show you again, but what you just saw is 2 1/4, 2 1/3 of balls of yarn. Hold on. This is 2 balls of yarn plus a little bit more. Ouch. So there's no way to buy in bulk. This is gonna end up being like an $80 blanket. It'll be worth it. It's a lot of money. I'm gonna start doing my last chapter. Taking my meds right now, and I'm gonna start working on the last chapter. When I fall asleep, I fall asleep. Okay, so little medical lesson from Liz. So there are 2 parts of your nervous system. There's the central nervous system, which is the brain and the spinal cord, the peripheral nervous system, which is basically nerves that are anywhere other than the brain and the spinal cord, and then part of the peripheral nervous system is the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. Now, the autonomic nervous system is a part of the peripheral nervous system that controls the heart's intestines and other organs. Now, POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, is actually a form of autonomic nervous system dysfunction. So even though POTS kind of comes off as a heart-related condition, it technically is a nervous system disorder, and that's why my POTS doctor is a neurologist. He doesn't treat any other heart-related conditions. So it's interesting because some people will see their POTS doctor will be a neurologist, and some POTS doctors will be cardiologists, and then there's electrophysiologists, and people also see them for POTS. So it depends on the doctor and the person, but it is a part of the peripheral nervous system, and it's a dysfunction of that entire section of the nervous system. Alright guys, so I'm gonna have to sign off and close the vlog out, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, I finished my schoolwork, took my meds, or I finished as much as I could tonight, and yeah, that's about it. So tomorrow I am hopefully going to speak to my GI. We can figure out this insurance weird miscommunication, and I'm taking care of my grandma and catching up with a lot of my schoolwork. So I hope that this week starts some movement with the PICC line and the home fluids. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what's the game plan, or what the game plan is for tomorrow. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, and thank you guys so much for watching.